because this is getting really difficult. So the object is to send an event from the main all the way down to the main world. So if we're doing that, we start off in Electron main.js and we have hotkeys set up. So I basically created a new message channel, main window, web constants, post message, port, message, hello, port 1. I don't know why I have port 2 on here. There's something, whatever. Oh, just to eliminate that. I don't think I need port 2 because I don't need to receive anything. So if I just use port 1 and then I'll send and it'll go through the context bridge, right? Let's make sure here. Okay. So if I press Control 1, so I have it going through the global shortcut, global hotkeys, which is in the main of Electron, down through the preload, which is basically the context bridge right here. And right now I'm using this function right here. So we're going from here, Electron main, to the preload. And we are doing an IPC renderer on port, because that's the message that we're sending. Port, message is hello, port 1, right? We go to here, on port, so E is the event, message, geez. Test, so we're going to test E equals E, the event, and then we're going to do, I don't know if that works, and then we're going to do message equals, gosh, I can't type, message. But my return, I can't do a return because I'm just I'm like instantiating this like one time and I'm not getting a return, because if I press Control 1, it goes to like the renderer, which is fine. Here, let's just JSON stringify this. So we are going to do both of these. JSON.stringify, and we're going to do that. So we're going to try it again. Oops. For this to load, Control 1. Alright, so I have the events, event count, sender ID, ports. So weird I didn't get any ports on there, but whatever. Message is message hello, right? But if I return E, if I return E, it does not send it down to my app view. This is kind of where I'm at. Window, so in my app view, get rid of this. This is just pointless right there. We don't need this. I was trying to see if I could do an event emitter, but since it's like different worlds, it's hard to send it across. So when I create it, app, I instantiate it. I say this isn't really an on update. This is just calling the method. My APA.call method in my context renderer on update right here. So basically I'm calling it, and then after I call it, I say, okay, grab the response and bring it here. There. So we grab the response, but it only does it one time. So to get this on listener function, it works. It definitely works, because every time I get a message, it comes down to here from the main, but my return is not going to work. I am not My return will only work one time when I instantiate this method. Let's see. Let's do a test here. Let's go back to the main.js. Let's do a console log. Well, post message. Okay, let's go back to the preload. Let's go to here. Every time I get a message, I'm console logging it, but that's going to the renderer. Gosh. If that's the case, the return isn't being called, so gosh, this is hard. So basically, what we want to do is we want to go from the main.js to the context bridge to the view component, or any component for that nature. Right now I've been using the message, what is it? Blah, blah, blah. I've been using the message ports, message channel main, right? So if I take this and I put it in my, I'm trying to think about this. So every time I get it, I should do, hey, here's a new message channel main. And then I can say, oh crap. And then I'd have to get the browser window. Anyways, what we're trying to do is we're trying to go from the main.js to the context bridge to the view component. We have gotten this one done, and we've gotten this one done. But to get it from the context bridge to the view component, it seems to be a little bit more difficult than you would think, because if I started off with the view component and I went the other way and went to the main, then I'd get a response back down to the context bridge and then back down. So it would basically ping all the way up and ping all the way down, and I get that response from the view. But if I want to start off and just do, you know, from the global hotkey, which starts in the main.js, so global, or I'll just put global hotkey, G hotkey starts off in the main.js, and it goes down to the context bridge, which is, you know, an IPC renderer dot on. And then I need to send that over to my view component. So sending it over to the view component is tough, because I tried to do, I have a listener set up that, oh yeah, what I wanted to try to do is, instead of doing this, if I cancel this out, and let's just console log, well, if it will let me. Yeah, let's just do this. Okay. You're going to give me an error on that? You better not. So if that's the case, I just want to test something out here. Seeing if this gets instantiated or not. Okay, so it doesn't. It doesn't get instantiated because I haven't called this one time. So that's why in my app view, I call it one time. Hold on 1 second. Let's see. And, all right. So anyways, it doesn't get instantiated. It doesn't start listening because I haven't called this update counter yet. So we call the update counter, but I'm only getting an initial response. So I'm not able to get a response. I'm just, right, pretty much this is what it's doing. Instantiating, right? Listener for hotkey in context bridge. That's pretty much what I'm doing. So I got the hotkey to go, the global hotkey to go from main down to the context bridge from instantiating it right here. I don't know if instantiated is the correct terminology for this, but I'm using it. All right, so now I need to have a listener in my component that comes from the context bridge. So how do I do that? So when this fires off, I need to put something in here that I almost want to say I have to do like a message event, another message port, right? So if I go to message port main, well, that's in the main. Message ports in Electron. Hey. Okay, it's like window.postMessage, but on different channels. Okay, so it's basically like window.postMessage, but we're using electrons that I can send messages through different channels or ports. So let's see if we can use this. So basically, this is what I'm using in my main to send it down to the renderer. Post message and then IP renderer, I'm getting it. But I want to know. Yeah, so this is tougher than I thought. And if anybody views this, I'm pretty sure you're trying to figure it out too. But I believe it has something to do with the message ports. Message ports I can ping up the tree and down the tree. I'm trying to remember how I did that. I don't know. Having a listener instead of a response in the component is tough. How do you have a listener in the component to listen to events fired from the context bridge? That's the tough part. Web contents dot post message. Okay, so I can use web contents. Message ports only the post message methods can transfer method ports. Post message. Okay. Blah blah blah. Okay, so here's the main JS, worker HTML, IP. See, I can't do this in Electron. I cannot import anything into I can't do it like that. So I'm gonna basically. I think what I have to do is create another message channel in my context bridge to communicate to my component. So this is going to be port 2. So we're going to say we're going to import this message channel main. This is going to be port 2 because we're using port 1 from the main to here. Now we're going to use port 2. I don't know why. I'm just keeping them separate. Port 2 is going to be the one from the context bridge to the component. So you create the port, new message channel, and now I need to say, see, it says to the main process, but I don't want to bring it to the main process. Communicating directly between the main process and the main world of a context isolated page. Bam, that's kind of what we want. So here's the main JS, and we do the port 1, port 2. Okay, so here's the preload JS. On this, window.postMessage. Okay, so we need to do a window, and the window. Oh, so let's cancel that out. Cancel this out. Cancel this out. So we need to do a window dot post mess. Oh shit! Can I do this? Yeah, I can. Post message from context bridge, and we are going to apply in event dot port. So is it, what is it? It's, I'm trying to remember. Whatever. Argument, I suppose, and then event dot ports. So what ports are we doing here? Oh, no. We are going to do port 2. Okay, I think that's okay for now. Okay, cool. So if I press Control 1, message channel main is not a constructor. Did I do that in the other one? Yeah. Oh, yeah, no. What? What? Okay. All right. Ay, ay, ay. So we're not going to use that. We are going to use E. We are going to do E for the event that's right here. Ports. So we're passing that along. From context bridge, there. So let's try it again. The fuck? Where's that at? Oh. Bye. Let's try it again. Control 1. Okay, it must be sending. No errors or anything like that. Wait, is it sending? Oh, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it is. Because our hotkey is set up right here. Control 1, port 2, 1 port. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Now we need to go to our app view. So we need to say, so we did this. That's fine. That's instantiates the listener. And then in the main world, window.onMessage, we need to do window.on lowercase. Is it all lowercase? Yeah. On message event console. Oh shit. How did I do it before? .log event is event. So I think that works. Nope. Window.onMessage is not a function. Well, shit. I mean, crap. Is that right? Window.myAPI. So why can't I just do window? Or unless it's window dot on. message. No. Well, shoot. Can't do this. Does not exist. Port. Okay. Wait. Well, I got it. But it says DOM exception. Failed to execute post message on window. Port at index 0 is already neutered. Well, it's working. How about that? Okay, so let's see if we can send some stuff down here. So e.ports I'm sending down post message. So I don't think I have to do that. Oh, that's it. I think that's if I want to respond. So instead of sending, what is the post message? Let's do this. Wait. So now we got to look up window.post message. So, okay. So message, target, origin, target, origin. We just put it as an asterisk. So for any origin, transfer to the e-ports, whatever, message, any message. So in here I have on message event, and I'm getting is trusted true. Let's see here. I don't know if that works. Let's see. Let's go back to on message. Ay, 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 ay. On some. Okay. Oops. All right. So basically, I have to go into here, and this is just going to be E. And I'm going to say E.data. Right? Is that what it is? Yes. Alright, so let's try this again. Control 1. Event is from context bridge. So this error, I'm not sure exactly. That's coming from preload on 26. That's coming right here. So if I erase E ports, is it still gonna will it give me an error? Nope, it ain't. Okay. I wanted to make sure because I wasn't using it and I didn't want to. I think that's where the conflict was. So there we go. So my hotkey. I can't believe I did that. Yes. Success. So I have a hotkey that goes from Electron main through the preload down to the app view. It all starts with here. So control 1 is coming from the main. I create a message channel, okay, off of port 1. I'm using port 1. Only need 1 because I'm sending it down the chain. So main window dot web contents dot post message. I'm using, this is the browser window that we're targeting. The main window, right? So you can send these off to different windows if you wanted to. That's what's cool. Web contents dot post message. I'm sending port. That's the message I'm sending. The message. So instead of saying, well, that's a listener port. So I'm gonna label all these listeners. But if I want to say, hey, you press Control or Command +1. If I need to bring this from the main all the way down, I'll do message.that, right, on port 1. Okay, so then it goes from here down to the preload. So every time I get a message, I'm going to bring in, so I don't know why I have this callback here. I'm doing an IPC renderer, and this doesn't need to be asynchronous. On port E message. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to say from context bridge, and this is going to be message, and the message is message.message. Okay, and then it goes from here down to my app view. On message e.data. Let's try it. Nope. Oh, this isn't going to work. So we're just going to do this because I took out the async. So we're going to go back, Control 1. There we go. But I'm getting a hello. So message, wait a second here. How did I get a hello? Hold on a second. Did I save it? No, I didn't save it. That's why. Let's try it again. Bam. Event is from context bridge command or control +1. So that took forever to figure out. But if you need to send messages from the main all the way down to the component without getting Webpack OK, hey, that's the message. So now I have to do, now I'm listening to all messages, so maybe I can filter this out a little bit, right? Where's that coming from? Okay, we'll figure that out. I can just be like if e dot whatever that consists of from my context bridge. I can filter it out, say, hey, only do this. But I can also say, hey, every time I press that hotkey, do this in my component, which I'm going to do. But the crazy part is, every time I press my hotkey, I have to go down to the component, grab a file path, and shoot it back up to the main to utilize it. It's so stupid. But the app I'm working on, if anybody's interested in it, and then I'm going to get off here, it's this little Twitch app I'm making for my son, so when he streams, and hey, I might use it too. You get the API key, you put in your username, your starting channel, you connect to it, and if you need to change the channel, press this, you change the channel. Right now I'm working on a soundboard, so this is all added in. You can change the sound, here's the hotkey for it. So if I press a hotkey, it should play the sound. So now I have a soundboard that's tied into global hotkeys. So if I'm even out of the window and I press the global hotkey, it'll play the sound. So when he's streaming, he can play his favorite sound bites or whatever. He has a ton of them. They're really funny. But I don't know, it's something I'm messing around with. But getting used to this new Electron with Quasar is crazy. How you pass, how you have to go through the context bridge, how you can pass data. I mean, you can send it up, and then you can do like replies, event.reply, all the way back down to where you can do an event.reply from your context bridge, that's the middle part, back to your component. You can do it. That's easy to do. But when you just need to start off with your main and go down to the component, that's a little tricky. But glad we solved it. And that's it for this stream. You can watch me. I usually stream on Twitch. Twitch channel. This Quasar code. And you can go there and watch me stream. I usually stream there a lot. But I figure I'd put this on YouTube because a lot of people are probably going to search for it. And that's how you do it.